Okay, we're on live now.
Okay, thank you, everything. So I think we can start 1 minute earlier, that'll be fine. So hello everyone, welcome to April Regional Assembly, the 5th session and the last session. So we will do the election for APPS 2022, as well as some of the additional motions proposed by the regional working group. And last but not least, we also will have one virtual awards ceremony. So don't leave until the end, okay? We will have some awards should be given to our members and also the member association. I think Wendy, you can try to help me check if all the full members they are already here.
Okay, if you're a full member, please type a Y, only one Y into the chat box. We're missing Japan.
Really?
So, are you here?
Any official delegates from APS Japan, you are here?
I see Rayo is in the chat, but like, I'm not sure if he can. Oh, I see it now. One. Okay, all 4 members present.
Okay, you can start to do the roll call.
Okay, if you hear your association name being called, please type a Y into chat box. So I've got NAPS Australia, MAPS India, SMFRC Indonesia, APS Japan, Japan, IPSA Malaysia, NSAP Indonesia, KNAPS Republic of Korea, NSPS Singapore, PSAT Thailand, PSM SHKAC Hong Kong, BMF BUI Indonesia, BIM Canada Unpaid Indonesia, BIM Canada UGM Indonesia, BIM USD Indonesia, HMF APRTP Indonesia, FOP Nepal, PP, MPSA Nepal, PPHSF Pakistan, FJFR Philippines, JFR Philippines, UFR Philippines, PSA Taiwan, Taiwan, PSA Uzbekistan, TDUP of Vietnam, BNU, HCM, PN, Vietnam.
Wendy, should we also inform the regional assembly that some of the full members they delegate their vote to some of the full members?
Guys, so let's do that roll call again. So only one Y from each association, please. So only one person from your official delegate members type Y into the chat box. So got NAPS Australia, MAPS India, ISMA, Farsi, Indonesia, APS Japan, Japan, PSA Malaysia, NSAP Indonesia, KNAPS Republic of Korea, NUSP Singapore, PSAT Thailand, PSM SHKC Hong Kong, BMF UI Indonesia, BIM Canfa Unpaid Indonesia, BIM Canfa UGM Indonesia, BIM UFC Indonesia, HMF PRTP Indonesia, FOP Nepal, MPSA Nepal, PBHSF Pakistan, FJFR Philippines, JFR PF Philippines, UFR Philippines, PSA Taiwan, Taiwan, UZPSA Uzbekistan, TDUP of Vietnam, HMF PO Vietnam. Okay, so we have 9 full members present and 12 MIAs as well. So for this regional assembly, due to Indonesia, Malaysia, and also Japan, who are bidding for APPS, they will not be permitted for closed discussion, and so that means they won't be able to participate in voting. And hence, today we have my PSA Malaysia's vote being delegated to Singapore, and then we have Isma Farsi's vote being delegated to KNAPS Republic of Korea, and APS Japan has not decided to delegate their vote to any full members today.
So we have only 8 votes, right, today?
8 votes, yeah. Quorum is the majority vote is still 5 votes.
Okay, thank you. So now I need one member association to propose to resume the standing order. And also I need one seconder. Okay, proposed by Maps India, second by my peers in Malaysia. And now I proceed to the vote because it's the procedure motion. So I will just ask for those who are for the motion, please show your voting card.
Guys, just double checking for those who are for the motion, please raise your voting card.
Okay, so the motion passed unanimously. So now we'll move to the next motion, motion 65. This is the 22nd IPSF Asia Pacific Regional Assembly appoint Ms. Wendy Yuan Jen, April RWG, Mr. Yang Xiaojie, USPS Singapore, and Mr. Alan Hamilton, my PSA Malaysia, as members of the motions committee for the duration of this regional assembly. This motion should not be reviewed once it has been achieved. So now I proceed to the voting. So for those who are against the motion, please show your voting card. For those who are for the motion, please show your voting card. Wendy, because like I remember that we only have 8 votes, right, for this regional assembly. So is it
No.
9?
So it's only 8 for the bidding.
Okay.
So the delegation of vote is only eligible for the bidding, whereas everything else is still 9 votes.
Okay, thank you. So the motion passed unanimously. Now we move to the next motion. Motion 66 is the 22nd IPSF Asia Pacific Regional Assembly appoint Mr. Yang Xiaojie, USPS Singapore, Ms. Sinka Abdakilidis Hariyadi, BMFFUI Indonesia, Ms. Shannon Grace Kriti Cha, UPPH Philippines, and Ms. Ho Jiechi Brittany, USPS Singapore, and Ms. Monica Marin Kurniawam, HMF ITP Indonesia, as scrutineers for the duration of this regional assembly. This motion should not be reviewed once it has been achieved. So now I proceed to the voting. So for those who are against the motion, please show your voting card. For those who are for the motion, please show your voting card. Okay, so the motion passed unanimously. Now move to the next motion. Motion 67, this is the 22nd IPSF Asia Pacific Regional Assembly accept Alan Hamilton, my PSA Malaysia, as meeting secretary for the duration of this regional assembly. This motion should not be reviewed once it has been achieved. So now I proceed to the voting. For those who are against the motion, please show your voting card. For those who are for the motion, please show your voting card. Okay, so the motion passed unanimously. Now we'll move to the next motion. Motion 68. This the 22nd IPSF Asia Pacific Regional Assembly elects the following member association to host the 21st IPSF Asia Pacific Pharmaceutical Symposium 2022. Okay, so before we let the nominee member association to present their materials, their speech, maybe Wendy, you would like to brief everyone the whole election procedure again?
Okay, so first of all, I guess what's similar is that all questions are addressed to all bidders. So you cannot ask specific questions for each specific member organization that is bidding. So I will just quickly send the link into the chat box anyway for you guys to see the bidding process, but otherwise you should have access to it anyway on the OD folder. So I'll send it in now. So basically we first get with presentation. Now, unlike the different annual presentations, this one will be 10 minutes maximum for bidders to present their documents and all materials. So some of the important elements are listed, but it's not compulsory. So it's up to the bidder's discretion on what they would like to tell us. And then after all the bidders have finished their presentation, we will proceed to open discussion. So that's when everybody are welcome to ask the bidder questions, but the questions must be general, as I have said before. And so just like previously, like the RWG elections, 1 minute per question, 1 minute per answer. So in total, there's an allocation of 2 minutes. And the order is in accordance to the time that had received their interest for bidding. So the first one will be Indonesia, BEM-CHEM UGM Indonesia. Second will be APS Japan, third my PSA Malaysia, and fourth PSA Taiwan. So that's the order in which they'll do their presentations and also answer their questions. And then afterwards, they will rotate around just like RWG elections. After all, we are finished with the questions, we'll proceed to close discussion. So as just the same as RWG elections, all cameras must be on, hands up as well. And all the people from the bidding country, so everybody from Indonesia, including RWGs, will be asked to leave the closed discussion, and including RWG from PSA Taiwan will also be asked to leave the closed discussion as well. So only people who are not from those bidding countries will be allowed in the closed discussion. So that's the difference with the APPS bidding and the RWG elections. After closed discussion, we'll proceed to voting session. So that's when the different 4-member associations will be put into their breakout rooms. So for those who have been delegated votes from the bidding countries, just make sure you put in the votes with the 2 different codes that I have provided you. So make sure you do not double up on the same voting code. Otherwise, that code will be considered spoiled and it won't be counted. Otherwise, after that, we will finish counting up the votes and then we'll proceed to announcing the successful bidder. That's it. Anyone have any questions?
Wendy, I think Niranjan has one question. Niranjan, you can ask.
Actually, it's not a question. I would like to propose a motion to restrict the open discussion time to 15 minutes. Thank you.
Okay, so may I have the seconder? Okay, second by NZEPS of New Zealand. So now, can I have the motion on the parliamentary system? Okay, so there's one motion proposed by MAPS India, second by NZEPS of New Zealand, says that this is the 22nd IPSF Asia Pacific Pacific Regional Assembly restricts the time for open discussion during IPPS meeting to 15 minutes only. So now I open the floor for discussion. Okay, so now we have one comment from IPSF Singapore.
Good afternoon, everyone. I think same thing as as the previous days. 15 minutes might be a bit too little, considering that we have 4 countries today. So I will at least consider 20 minutes. Yeah, that's all.
Okay, thank you. Now we have next from KNF's Republic of Korea.
I think it's kind of direct because I was going to talk same thing as Rustam. I think it's 15 is not enough. We have 4 and we have a lot more to ask compared to the RWG election. So I think as Rustam suggested, 20 minutes is would be better.
Okay,
yeah.
Thank you. Now we have direct from Maps India.
We would agree on a compromise and would like to make the change to 20 minutes, but no longer. Thank you.
Thank you. Parliamentary system, Wendy. Okay, so now the motion changed to this the 22nd IPSF Asia Pacific Regional Assembly restricts the time for open discussion during IPPS meeting to 20 minutes only. So now I open the floor for discussion again. Okay, so since there are no more comments, and I will close the floor for discussion and now proceed to the voting. So for those who are against the motion, please show your voting card. For those who are for the motion, please show your voting card. Okay, so the motion passed unanimously. So this time for the open discussion, we only have 20 minutes. Okay, so can I make sure all the bidders from the member association, you are already here and ready for the presentation? Just give me a Y in the chat box. Okay, ready from UG Indonesia, my PSA Taiwan, my PSA Malaysia. How about APS Japan? Are you ready? And meanwhile, Wendy, I would like to make sure again, the order will be UGM, Indonesia, Japan, Malaysia, Taiwan, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay. APS Japan, can I make sure, are you ready? Okay, thank you. So now we will go to UGM Indonesia first. So may I have the representative from UGM Indonesia to present your materials?
Okay, hold on.
Okay, so Angela, you only have 10 minutes for your speech, for your presentation. I will try to remind you when 3 minutes left and 1 minute left in the chat box. And
Okay.
I will directly mute you when time is up, okay?
Okay, can you hear my voice?
Yes, yes.
All right, okay, I'm gonna start. Okay. Hi guys, I'm Angela from BMKMFA UGM Indonesia. So this will be our suggested plan when we will be hosting the 21st APPS in 2022 in Yogyakarta, Indonesia. So let's get right into our theme. So we suggest a theme of moving forward towards SDGs 2030, the pharmacist way. Now we chose this theme because we wanted to create awareness among pharmacy students so that we not only focus on the third goal, but we also correlate all 17 goals with the roles of pharmacists. And also the fact that IPSF APRO, and WHO has been concerning about SDGs and implementing the goals in their programs, we wanted to correlate and be in line with that as well. For our motivation, we have two motivations. The first one is international exposure. So we want to lead exposure to pharmaceutical work fields international-wise and increase international exposure, especially in Indonesia. The second point is association growth. So we want to create a greater exposure towards IPSF and encouraging our members to participate and be more familiar with IPSF and or IPSF APRO. This will also let our association grow, learning how to cooperate internationally and become future leaders and participants of the international world. So BEM KMFA UGM Indonesia has been a member in association since 2009, and we had experience of the 10th APPS 2011 with the theme of the role of herbal medicine in advanced pharmacy. So it was quite longer. So why should you guys choose Yogyakarta? So Yogyakarta or Jogja Istimewa is famous for its cuisines, its ancient heritage, its beaches, and other natural places for sightseeing. It is also famous for its temples, Candi Prambanan and Candi Borobudur. So we will have 17 coordinators for the RCs, which will be in the top management. We will also have a middle management consisting of managers, and we will also have a bottom management consisting of the staffs. So these will be our 17 RCs. So for the dates, we suggest LIT on the 30th of June till the 3rd of July 2022, APPS on the 3rd of July till the 9th of July 2022, and PST will be on the 9th of July till the 12th of July 2022. Now, we chose these dates as it is holiday season, so we were hoping that we can get a full quota on our participants, and maybe we can even add more participants in the list. So our target will be a total of 460 with 304 delegates, 50 alumni, 100 RCs, and 6 RWGs. For our APPS concept, this will be our logo. So we put it in different color to show how diverse we are in APRO. For the venues, we have 3 main venues. The first one is going to be Marriott Hotel Yogyakarta. Now, this is going to be the main venue for APPS. It has a large capacity, so it is possible if social distancing is still needed. And also, it is possible for us to fit in all our events here as well. The second venue will be the Alana Hotel and Convention. Now, this will be the main venue for LIT. It also has a great capacity, so social distancing is available to do here as well as our events. And the last venue will be Universitas Gadjah Mada, or specifically the Faculty of Pharmacy. So it is an open space, has a large capacity, and we have free access. So we'll be conducting our competitions as well as our workshops here. For the symposiums, we plan to propose 3 main themes. The first one will be the management and processing of pharmaceutical waste. So we want to engage the role of pharmacists in trying to reduce as well as innovate regarding pharmaceutical waste. The second one is going to be the role of pharmacists in preventing and overcoming pandemic situations. So we will never know when there's going to be a next pandemic, and we wanted to get our generation ready. So flooring out the roles of pharmacists in trying to prevent and also controlling a pandemic. And the last point is going to be roles of pharmacists in interprofessional education and collaboration, as well as supporting the Industrial Revolution 4.0. So here we'll be talking about technology and pharmaceutical care to create a better healthcare system in the future. For our speakers, we propose Mrs. Astrid Ayu Maruti, which is from BPOM Indonesia, which is like Indonesian FDA, and also Mr. Fikriansyah bin Irman, which is from the Ministry of Health Indonesia. For our workshop, we divided into 2, academic and cultural. For the academic workshop, we propose topics like future medicines, the key to good skincare formulation, and newest drug development, but it is not limited to these 3 topics. Whilst for the cultural one, we will provide traditional games, food, music, and crafts. So participants will not only get to know these things, but they will actually implement it, practice it, and also learn how to cook it so they can learn the cultural vibe of Indonesia as well as Yogyakarta. For the competitions, we plan on conducting CE, ISE, WHO, PCE, CSE, and poster competition. For the public health campaign, we want to use the theme of zero waste among students. So it will be done in groups. It will be taking place in junior high schools, Universitas Gadjah Mada, and also Malioboro. Now, hopefully, these places will cover up all range of society in order to increase the engagement of the campaign. And the thing is, we won't only be campaigning it verbally, but we will also implementing zero waste during our symposium. So we will have an eco-friendly symposium kit that will consist of tumblers, applications, so we can use lesser amount of plastic bottles as well as paper and pens. For the social event highlights, we have traditional games, of course. We will also have an excursion trip with the theme of Introduction to Indonesian Herbal Medicine, which will take place in Yogyakarta and Semarang. For the local food fest, the participants will have a chance to taste angkringan. We'll also have Malioboro spree, and of course, the main highlight will be Indonesian night and international night. For Indonesian night, we will be renting Prambanan Temple, so we will have dinner there as well as watching a beautiful show of Ramayana Ballet. And for international night, we will be renting Borobudur Temple. We will have dinner there, enjoying a night full of stars and flying out paper lanterns. For the APPS schedule, it's going to be 7 days with 3 symposiums and 6 social nights. Moving on to LIT. So LIT is a yearly program to create new leaders every year. It will be in 4 days. So 3 days will be full of sessions. And on the 4th day, we will have a trip to Merapi before we move on to the APPS venue. For the post-symposium tour, we have 3 plans. So basically, Indonesia is a very diverse country. We have a lot of things we can offer to you guys. So before we kind of publish PSD, we want to create a survey which one has the most votes. So for plan A, we have Lombok Island, which is famous for Senggigi Beach and also Gili Island. Now, you guys get a lot of things to see here. It's very beautiful and it's very famous. For plan B is Komodo Island, which is famous for its Komodo habitat. Basically, the only place you guys can see a Komodo lizard. And the second place will be Labuan Bajo, or the Pink Beach. So you guys can enjoy a beautiful view and pinky sands here. And the last plan, plan C, will be Bali and Nusa Penida. Now, Nusa Penida is an island near Bali, so it's very easy to access there. And Pura Uluwatu is a famous place in Bali where you guys get to see monkeys and give them food. Moving on to budget and sponsorship. So for our registration fee, for the first phase, it's going to be 302 euros. Alumni package will be 157 euros. The second phase will be 333 euros. And the third phase will be 365 euros. For the APPS budget, for a total of 460 participants, a total budget of 158,752 euros. Moving on to the LIT budget, a total of 30 participants with a registration fee of 189 euros, a total budget of 8,172. And for the PSD, for 100 delegates, a total registration fee of 296 euros, a subtotal of 17,640. Okay, so these will be our potential sponsors. We will be conducting partnerships with the government as well as industries, and also we will utilize alumni for our sponsors. And our university is a public university, so it's possible for us to access the government and also using our alumni that are in the government as well. Now, hopefully with these sponsors, we will be able to provide around a minimum of 10 APPS grants or scholarships for those who are really interested in APPS but don't have the money or have financial issues. And last but not least, we will never know when COVID-19 will end, so we provided a health protocol and a worst-case scenario plan. So with the health protocol, we will follow Indonesian governments, Yogyakarta, and Universitas Gadjah Mada that will provide information about safety travel procedures, health status, mask and temperature check, as well as washing and sanitizing. And we will keep the CPs updated regarding the condition in Indonesia as well. And for the worst scenario plan, RAs, LIT, and PD competitions will be taken up with the RWGs or the RPOs, while the RCs will be conducting symposiums, workshops, webinars, online talk shows, and also an international game or event, which will be like the Asia Pacific Pharmacist Olympiad. So this will be our suggested plan when we will be hosting the 21st APPS in 2022. We hope you guys like it. Thank you very much. We also have a video, but it's 4 minutes, so we provide it in the drive if you guys want to see it. Thanks again. Thank you,
Okay. Thank you, Angela, for your presentation. Okay, so now let's move to the next bidder, which is APS Japan. So Rio, are you ready?
Yeah.
Rio, you also have 10 minutes to present, and I will remind you in the chat box once 3 minutes left and 1 minute left, and I will directly mute you once time is up, okay?
Yeah, okay.
Okay, you can start.
Yeah, hi everyone, I am Rio from APS Japan. I plan to hold in Tokyo. And the first is introduction. What do you think about Japan, ramen, sushi, culture? I really came up with such beautiful cities and buildings first. Mainly as a feature of Japan, traditional and innovative culture, highly sanitary conditions, world-leading medical culture countries, good transport link, safety, and hospitality. By the way, what is APS Japan? APS Japan has 850 members and 4 committees. And our slogan, provide new barriers and create new bases. This is a theme. The theme of IPPS 2022 is make your story for the future. The logo selected golden fish, which is a symbol of good luck and also express Japaneseness. This is a schedule. 9 to 11 August 2022 and 11 LIT and 11 to 18 August 2022 is IPPS and 18 to 20 August 2022 is PST. Next is the venue. We plan to use the National Olympic Memorial Center. This venue we used when the fourth IPPS in Japan was held. It looks like this and has a lot of nature and is a spacious place. And IPS also hold annual meetings and collaborative with AMSA. And next is the accommodation. Accommodation is the Hotel North Tokyo Shinjuku, a fashionable hotel near Shinjuku Station in Tokyo. It just opened in 2018. The lobby and lounge has such a calm atmosphere, and the chandelier is very fashionable. There are also chairs and sofas to relax. There are 109 double rooms and 258 twin rooms. And this is amenity list. There is a bathrobe instead of yukata or pajamas, and this bathroom looks like the picture on the left. Looks good. I think it's enough about amenity goods. And next is a facility. There is a bar, a banquet hall, and so on. You can spend time comfortably. And next is a party hall. Party hall is ANA Intercontinental Hotel Tokyo. I plan to use it at Garden Night, and this hotel has got numerous hours each year, and in the last year, 2019, got 2 hours. So far, I have introduced 3 places, so check the location. Firstly, the location of the venue and the hotel. It's about 20 minutes walk from the venue to the hotel. I don't think it's far between the venue and the hotel. Secondly, the location of the venue and the party hall. Move by train about 30 minutes. The group leaders will guide you so that the members of group will not get lost when you the train. And third is the location from the airport to the venue. The main airports are Narita Airport and Haneda Airport. First, if you use the Narita Airport, it will take about 100 minutes. And if you use the Haneda Airport, it will take about an hour. You can use the train. And this is a key speak. We focus on SDGs and set SDGs Act for the Future as a sub-theme. The reason is I would like the participants to think about what we can do now and make our own discoveries to the symposium. I would like to propose 3 contents. First one is sanitary conditions. This will talk about food hygiene and what we can do in the light of the current COVID-19. The second is medical industry. This is talk about medical robot manufacture in Japan, and we may not have the opportunity to be directly involved in surgery, but I think it is worth talking about. And finally, disaster medicine. We request for you to the ability to spend when you encounter the disaster. Next is about workshop. In workshop, we will touch SDGs through the card game called SDGs card. And in addition, you can experience making traditional Japanese sweets and discussion about what is good about your country's medical system to the community medicine. The total number of workshops will be 36 to 42. The time schedule is shown here. On day 1, at Japanese night, and on day 3, we have a stamp rally, and then we have a free night. You can buy the free ticket for the train and take the train all day long, so you can move without spending money on free night. And then on day 4, we will hold a public health event. We plan to piggyback this event teaches children under elementary school age to raise awareness of the role of the pharmacist and properly use drugs. After that, costume night will be held. Speaking of Japan, I think many people think of anime. I think it will be nice. We dress up, have a fun evening. On day 5, we plan to visit the facility. And on day 6, there is a girl night. This is the LIT section. We would like to be able to touch these contents. Workshop in LIT, developing leadership and team management skills, and case study, and improving presentation skills. And everybody long-awaited introduction to PSD. We plan to go Atami and Hakone. First one is Atami, and we will visit Akao Harp and Rose Garden and Kinomiya Shrine that has worshipped for a long time as a deity of good luck. And the MOA Museum and Mishima Skyline, that is longest humanitarian suspension bridge in Japan, 400-meter long. At night, we watch fireworks. It is one of the biggest fireworks event in Japan. And next is Hakone. I want to introduce Owakudani. Yeah. Black egg is famous food in this place. If you eat one, you will have a 7-year life extension. And we prepare 2 plans. Plan A is to visit the Sculpture Forest Museum. That is the first open-air museum in Japan, built in Hakone. And plan B is to visit the Odawa Castle and Ninja Museum. That is an exhibition facility where you can experience wearing ninja suits. About the budget. The IPPS budget is this. Phase 1 is 350 euros, and phase 2 is 375 euros, and phase 3 is about 400 euros. We estimate about 400 participants. IPSF working committee is 70 people, and facilitators is 20 people, and April WG is 20 people, and IPS Japan delegates are 50 people. And yeah, and total is 250 people. And sorry, in addition, we plan to get 13,000 euros as a sponsorship. Compared to IPPS last time, the amount of sponsorship is 1/3, so I think it is possible. And regarding spending as well, this time we focus on food costs compared to IPPS 2018. In addition, I choose a hotel with good quality and relatively low cost. That is LIT budget. The registration fee is 125 euros. And it is PSD budget. The registration fee is 250 euros. This season is a tourist season, so it's a little more expensive. This is the organization. This is the reception committee members. Thank you for listening.
Okay, thank you, Rio, for your presentation. So now we'll move to the next bidder, which is IPSF Malaysia. Erin, are you ready?
Yes.
So you can share your presentation, and you also have 10 minutes to present, and I will try to remind you in the chat box once 3 minutes left and 1 minute left, and I will directly mute you once time is up, okay?
Okay. So can you see my slide?
Yes.
Okay. So I will start now. Okay. So good afternoon all, my name is Erin, and on behalf of IPSF Malaysia, we would like to present our proposal for the 21st IPSF APPS 2022. It's going to be fun, meaningful, and reasonably priced. First of all, let us tell you why in Malaysia. Malaysia is a country with diverse people, culture, and a wide variety of foods. We will have no issue in communicating with different languages such as Malay, Chinese, and English. Most importantly, we will have people who can speak Korean, Japanese, and other language in Malaysia to suit the needs of the participants. Besides, affordable cost of living is one of the most attractive things in Malaysia compared to other Asian countries. So having a good time in Malaysia won't break your pockets. Who are we? We are representing on behalf of MyBSA and 20 pharmacy universities under our national pharmacy organizations. Throughout the establishment of our organization since 2005, we have participated in numerous events, as you can see in the slides. 2014 was a successful year for MyBSA because we hosted APPS before and we hope to host you again. Besides, we have been awarded the Best IPSF Member Organizations 2018-19 award. So we believe that we have talent in pool to manage these activities like TDC, GPPED, and etc. Being in APRO for very long as an association, we observed that APRO want to grow and shine brighter. And this passion and purpose-driven energy motivated us to organize APPS in Malaysia. Our motivations can be summarized into APPS, with the main goal to activate and empower the potential of passionate pharmacy students through inspiring them with various activity from our APPS team and hoping this could help them to achieve success in their future. We are going to cover what is relevant in today's society and the world in our educational programs, and also the social program to make sure our members have a space to keep strong ties and grow the friendships together as a reason. I will further explain this in the later slide. Your arrival and participations in APPS will be warmly welcomed by our supporters, MPS and MOH Malaysia. This is a brief structure of our APPS committee team. We are expecting to host APPS within the time frame between June to July, as this will be where most Malaysian students are having their semester break. However, we will work with RWG to arrange the best date that accommodate the school schedule for the member organizations. We are expecting a total number of 382 participants with 300 slots allocated to international delegates and the others for the locals and RWGs. For venue-wise, we have kept our eyes on 2 university campuses around the city area for the symposium and workshop. And the accommodations, Chorus Hotel located in the city area too. These areas are specifically chosen to avoid heavy traffic. It will be an easy and comfortable experience for all because the traveling time between university campus and the hotel is very, very near. And that will mean more time for, you can wake up later and more time for socializing and learning together. Furthermore, we have everything like attractions and food tricks right beside your accommodations. For transportation, we will be using charter bus to travel between the event venues during the free night. Participants may use the public transport which is quite accessible such as Grab and Subway. We would like to propose our theme on Pharmacies in Action Shaping a Better Tomorrow. With that belief in mind, here at MyBSA, also at APRO, we also believe in taking action because it's not about just learning what is in the book, but actively doing so that pharmacies could contribute in making a difference to the health of the people. Hence, we have come out with 3 sub-themes aligned to the objective of improving health, which is UHC, Health Human Resource, and Triple Billion Target. We want to learn about the healthcare system to ensure the basic health system to provide trained and supported health workforce are accessible to all, and together will bring the world to achieve the higher level of health and well-being. Let us tell you what you will experience in APPS. This is our tentative itinerary. We have prepared some workshops under the sub-theme, and we were thinking of inviting speakers and organizing interactive activities accordingly. We will also host the annual APPS PD events such as PCE, CSE, and the Model World Health Organization. Some other events will include RA in 4 days' time for the oldies and excursion trip, where we will be separating the students into different batches and visit different sites, including pharmaceutical industry, healthcare institution, etc. For social events, besides Malaysia and International Night, we have also prepared Gala Night with the themes of Dancing in the Starry Night. So get ready to be bling bling under the star and have fun with your friends. For this APPS, we also prepared the new initiatives such as Coffee Talk to allow the face-to-face networking opportunity with the panelists. Next, Health for All simulations is a case competition that train the critical thinking of pharmacy students and improve on the problem-solving skills of our APRO members, which is related to the theme of UHC. Farmerding race, which will involve the running around the campus to get clues and solve cases that related to the PHC. And lastly, we have prepared a zombie theme night for everyone to enjoy. This will create a delightful adventures of memories for all participants, and we can't wait to carry out these team building games for all APRO members. As usual, LIT will be hosted for 3 days before APPS and consists of workshops to train the soft skill of the students. And most importantly and excitingly, our PSD, which will be after APPS. Here in Malaysia, we are as serious about having fun as much as we are serious about growing together. If you found out the new initiative insightful, we are going to tell you how fun and enjoyable coming PSD will be. Unlike the previous PSD, this time we are planning to arrange 2 different places in Malaysia during PSD in one go, which will be Genting Highland and Penang. People say Malaysia truly Asia for a reason. You will not be disappointed by the 40-hour stay in Genting Highland, where you can have fun in outdoor theme parks, attractions, and finally the open air premium outlet in Malaysia. The cool weather of Genting is also very comfortable for everyone here all year around because it is located at the peak of the mountain. After you have been entertained in Genting, you will be traveling to Penang. Penang features the history and art of the rich culture and heritage. You also get the best nature and parks and beach as part of your PSD, perhaps a beach party. If you are fans of hidden bars, food hunting, or cafe hopping, we have all of it in Penang for you. For the budgeting part, this will be our estimated budget. You can refer to the OD folders for the detailed budgeting. Tentatively, we are looking at €120 for both LIT and PSD, while for APPS, €315 for phase 1, €350 for phase 2, and €385 for phase 3. These are the potential sponsors that we are planning to approach, including pharmaceutical companies, digital healthcare companies, community change pharmacies, healthcare institutions, and travel agencies. Before ending our speech, we would like to say, work for MyPSA for the most memorable and unforgettable social experience. Come to learn and take actions to create a better future together. We welcome you to Malaysia with a full Malaysian spirit of warmth and hospitality. And thank you.
Okay, thank you, Erin. Thank you, MyPSA, for your presentation. So now we'll move to the last leader, which is PSA Taiwan. So may I have the representative from PSA Taiwan to present?
Okay.
Okay, Sean, you also have 10 minutes, so you can try to share your screen.
All right, can everyone see it?
Yes.
Okay, so this is the promotional video from PSA Taiwan. Please enjoy.
Next station is Kaohsiung Main Station.
All right, good afternoon and good evening, Regional Working Group and fellow delegates. My name is Sean. I am the proposed chairperson of APPS Kaohsiung 2022. It's my honor to be here on behalf of PSA Taiwan to present our bidding plan. And that was the promotional video for APPS 2022 in Kaohsiung. I hope everyone enjoyed it. Next, we will do a short introduction of PSA Taiwan, Kaohsiung City, and the proposed APPS 2022 host scene before moving on to the plan for APPS, LIT, and PSD. We are PSA Taiwan, consisting of 9 pharmacy schools nationwide with around 3,500 members. With the hosting experience of both APPS and World Congress twice and IPSF TTC in 2019, we are a skilled association when it comes to hosting international events. About Taiwan. Taiwan is an island country with marine climate and stunning natural mountain and ocean scenery. We are renowned for our great hospitality, diverse culture, and exceptional dishes. As for traveling convenience, Taiwan is extremely travel-friendly with little restriction on visa for most APRO countries. For transportation, TRA is the railway system that goes around the island, while THSR, short for Taiwan High-Speed Rail, is the fastest train in Taiwan with the highest speed of 300 kilometers per hour. Moving on, we come to our proposed host city, Kaohsiung, located in southwestern Taiwan. Kaohsiung used to enjoy a thriving economy for its steel and petrochemical industries, but now it is gearing towards cultural tourism, touting its history, nature, and hospitality. It's a city where the present meets the past. Kaohsiung is casting sunshine throughout the year and its weather is amiable. Mountains, oceans, rivers, and ports make the city's geology and culture highly diverse. Furthermore, Kaohsiung is a halal-friendly city. All types of dietary requirements, including halal food and vegetarian food, can be prepared throughout APPS. Prayer rooms will also be set at all venues during this event. In terms of transportation, Kaohsiung has its own international airport and a highly developed and convenient network of transportation. Now, moving on to the preparation of the event, these are the proposed executive RCs with me, Sean, as the chairperson, followed by our Vice Chairperson, Brian, Treasurer, Emily, and Secretary General, Ken. Here's our tentative RC structure. We have 13 teams consisting of 50 RCs. With these different working teams, we can cover all the needs of our participants and make the event complete. The tentative dates of APPS is July 9th to 16th, 2022, with LIT 3 days before and PST 3 days after. And we plan to have 400 participants at this APPS. This is our proposed venue, ICCK. The venue is specially built for international conferences with sufficient space and facilities for our events. The whole building is well air-conditioned and Wi-Fi is fully available. The red building in the middle will be the accommodation for APPS Ambassador Hotel Kaohsiung, a 5-star hotel located right next to Love River. For the proposed venues within walking distance, shuttle buses between the hotel and ICCK will be provided. We also provide free pickup service from the airport and high-speed rail station the day upon arrival. Our proposed theme is the collision between tradition and modern technology. We would like to discuss how pharmacists can adapt to revolutionary technologies nowadays and also be able to learn from the past. Now we have our sub-themes. One of our sub-themes will be traditional Chinese medicine, abbreviated as TCM. As for modern technology, biotechnology is also a topic I want to talk about. In addition, how pharmacists combine the old and the new and take advantage of these cutting-edge technologies will also be discussed. In the past few months, Taiwan has proved its healthcare system to be one of the strongest in the world amid the COVID-19 pandemic, and it's the national health insurance system that made it possible. By providing high-quality healthcare for over 99% citizens at reasonable cost, it meets the needs of universal health coverage. And it would be great for us to introduce it to our participants. Here we have our tentative schedule, symposium and workshops. 5 non-events are scheduled. PD events include PCE, CSE, and ISE. Excursion will be on day 4 and PHC will be on day 5. For the excursion, we will visit the city next door, Tainan City, the ancient capital of Taiwan. With many precious monuments preserved in the city, its lanes and alleys are full of history. In Tainan, several potential places are worth visiting, including National Cheng Kung University Hospital, Kaiser Pharmaceutical, one of the biggest suppliers of TCM herbal extracts in Taiwan. Aside from modern technology, we will also take a step back in time and visit some historic sites to understand the history of this beautiful cultural capital. For social events, welcome party, international night, gala night are scheduled. And there will be a Taiwanese night in which we will have a unique Taiwanese roadside banquet. We will also set up some night market stall games at the sites for participants to enjoy Taiwanese culture. For barbecue night, participants will be working with their teammates to barbecue for themselves and enjoy it on a cool summer night with music and beers, of course. For LIT, this is the accommodation for LIT, Chateau du Chine Hotel Kaohsiung, and the courses will also be taking place at ICCK, which is a 2-minute walk away. A tentative schedule is prepared and including several workshops and discussion sessions, and we are willing to adjust it according to RWG's needs. For PST, we will go to Penghu. Penghu is the archipelago located off the west coast of Taiwan, known as the Pearl Strait, known as the Pearl of Taiwan Strait. The county is steeped in history and culture, with magnificent ocean views and many other natural wonders. And this is our tentative schedule for PST. We plan to visit many cultural sites and picturesque natural attractions in Penghu. Moving on, we have the budget. This is the brief budget for the APPS. So far, we have around 35,000 euros confirmed by our governmental agencies and city office to support us. And by having enough sponsorship, there's a big chance that we can lower the registration fee. This is the budget for PST. The registration fee will be 245 euros. This is the budget for LRT. The registration fee will be 215 euros. For our partners, we have got the support letter from several government agencies, including Ministry of Health and Welfare and Kaohsiung City Government and other fellow pharmaceutical organizations in Taiwan to fully support us holding APPS 2022 in Kaohsiung. As for our potential sponsors, we have China Airlines, the flag carrier of Taiwan, who has guaranteed us with at least 5% off on delegates' flight tickets, and Taiwan High Speed Rail, Taiwan's Beer, Pfizer, and other companies who also sponsored us in several events, and 2017 IPS World Congress as well will also support this event. In conclusion, we are ready to take up the challenges to host APPS in 2022 with a brand new hosting city, a skilled and ambitious reception committee, and the determination to bring new light on the collision between tradition and modern technology. We hope APRO can grant us the chance to host the event. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, thank you, Sean, for your presentation, and thank you, PSA Taiwan, for your preparation. So now I open the floor for discussion. If you have any question would like to ask the leaders, feel free to show your number card. So we still will follow the order like UGM Indonesia, followed by APS Japan, followed by my PSA Malaysia, and then PSA Taiwan. And each leader will have 1 minute to answer the question. So now we have one question from, I need to share my screen first. Okay, so now we have one question from USPS Singapore.
I apologize, there's a bit of like background noise in my ear. So you can tell me to repeat if there's like too much background noise. But we have went through 4 presentations. Thank you so much from all 4 countries. Now, my question is, this goes out to every single proposed chairperson. What do you think is the strongest highlight of your APPS and distinguishes you from the other 3 competitors? Thank you.
Thank you. So we will go to GM Indonesia first.
All right, thank you for the question. So the strong points for our APPS is going to be first the theme. We use a theme for SDGs, which is very rare, and we want to create awareness within SDGs. The second one is also how we use renting the temples for International and Indonesian Night. So we want to create a cultural vibe for the participants and for us as well. And also how we use an eco-friendly symposium kit will be very good for a start to for our symposium as well as for our campaign. Thank you very much.
Thank you. APS Japan.
Yes, we appeal point is SDGs and sanitarities. So Japan's sanitarities is very best condition, and so we want to come to incoming for everyone.
Okay, thank you. Now my PSA Malaysia.
So for our APPS, we have the new initiatives such as Triple Billion Target is an initiative proposed by WHO with the goals to achieve 1 million more people benefiting from the UHC, which is quite relevant to the today's, and 1 billion more people better protected from health emergency and 1 billion more people enjoying better health and well-being. And also we have the Health for All simulations, which is a case competitions that train the critical thinking of pharmacy students and improve of the problem solving skills. And we are also a very central compared to other countries and the most accessible based on the flight routes from APRO country. Thank you.
Thank you. PSA Taiwan.
All right, so the last time APPS in Taiwan was in 2012, and So it would be the first time in 10 years for Taiwan to host APPS if we got the bid. And plus, Taiwan has been doing a great job fighting COVID-19 pandemic. And furthermore, China Airlines have promised us to provide 5% off for participants' flight tickets. And we have already confirmed that our governmental agencies will sponsor us around 35,000 euros for holding this APPS. We believe this is definitely good for us for further preparation of the event. Furthermore, PSA Taiwan is now establishing a collaboration platform with other healthcare student associations in Taiwan, and we would like to invite a few delegates from those associations to participate in this event. We believe it would be a brilliant chance for students from different academic fields to have interprofessional connections, and this could be a new initiative for APPS in the future. Thank you.
Thank you. So now we move to the next question from UPPHA Philippines.
Hi, Ran from UFA Philippines. I would just like to ask, assuming that the pandemic situation does not get any better anytime soon, is your association ready, or do you have any plans, discrete plans in shifting an online APPS program? Thank you.
Thank you. So now we have APS Japan. Japan, go first.
Yes, APS Japan has a yes. So COVID-19 has for long times, and so I think we think for long times to online sentence. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now we have my PSA Malaysia.
So first of all, we will assess the situation first and check with the government SOP, then discuss with RWG to see if the event can be continued to run. If yes, then we will continue assess the safety of the participants and try our best to prevent any opportunistic incident. Unfortunately, if we have to cancel the APPS, we will release a statement as soon as possible to announce the cancellation of APPS and then proceed with the refund of registration fee within 1 to 2 months. My PSA has been always so responsive in this federation, so even if this circumstance happen, we will be responsive as usual to solve the problem of participants. Besides, we can convert the event to online APPS since we have already invited the speakers for symposium and workshop. And we also can still hold the virtual drinking parties together to replace the social night. So for your information, we successfully shift our No Gaps, which is the national gathering events of all Malaysian pharmacy students, to online without cancelling it. Thank you.
Thank you. So now PSA Taiwan.
Okay, thank you for the question. So first of all, safety of our participants is definitely the top priority. And as everybody knows, Taiwan has been doing a great job fighting COVID-19 pandemic. So, and we will definitely pay attention to government suggestions. And also, I think if necessary, if we will cancel all or part of the event, depending on seriousness of the situation. And with PSA Taiwan, we have the experience with online events already, such as PCE. And we can do, if the event's going to be held on site, we will move part of the event, including symposium, workshops, LIT, and PD events online. And we have the facility prepared and we have the experience with that. Thank you.
Thank you. So now we move back to UGM Indonesia.
All right, thank you very much for the question. So we already have stated in our PowerPoint that we will have 2 scenarios. So if we will be conducting APPS in 2022 and we will still need health protocols, we have provided it in how the protocol will be. We will also have 3 different guidelines to help us. And Yogyakarta is a very safe zone during this COVID-19 pandemic. They have a really great health protocol, as well as Universitas Gadjah Mada. And besides that, if we have to do it online, we also prepared an online scenario for APPS. We will be conducting workshops and other things online, as well as the competition as well. And Universitas Gadjah Mada also have an experience of shifting our activities online, so we will be able to do that as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So now move to the question from Observer.
Eric, Observer, most likely RA will run overtime. Does your booking budget allow for extra time or costs for RA or RA room if needed?
Okay, thank you. So we will go to my PSA first.
Okay, so to ensure a smooth RA, we will run the speed test of the Wi-Fi and make sure that all time stable at the RA venue. So we like with this smooth Wi-Fi, so we can ensure that the RA will not be interrupted by any technical problem. And if some ODs cannot connect to the Wi-Fi, we will lend the hotspot to them. Otherwise, we will use the emergency fund to get the internet access like Wi-Fi amplifier for the ODs. And then for the venue cost, we also have the emergency funds for any emergency purpose. So thank you.
Thank you. So PSA Taiwan.
So thank you for the question. As I have mentioned in my presentation, ICCK is an international conference center, which has also held many huge events and exhibitions. So there will be absolutely no problem with Wi-Fi and air conditioning in our venue and accommodation. And of course, for RA, there will be no problem for Wi-Fi as well. Thank you.
Thank you. Now, UGM Indonesia.
Thank you very much for the question. So our RL will be conducted whether in Universitas Gadjah Mada or in the hotel. For the hotel, we already talked to the hotel if we needed extra time or extra days, and they have agreed with us to give us discounts and stuff like that. So it is very possible. So it won't be put in your burden. And if we do conduct it in Universitas Gadjah Mada or the Faculty of Pharmacy, we already discussed with our faculty in creating accounts for each of the participants, so they will have great access towards our Wi-Fi. And also we will make sure that the RA doesn't go any further because of technical conditions. So it'll be okay, and we are ready for it. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Now we have APS Japan.
Thank you for question. So Olympic Center has a Wi-Fi, but we spend money. So we APS Japan rent for the mobile Wi-Fi. So thank you.
Okay, thank you. So now we have another question from UPPHA Philippines.
Hi, William, UFA Philippines. So my question is regarding the transport. So a lot of you have mentioned the separate venues for the transport, and last year we had some quite unfortunate transport delays of our participants. So how are you planning to plan this out, or any plans in case of transport delays or traffic delays? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Now we go to PSA Taiwan first.
Okay, so first of all, the venue, the distance between our venue and our accommodation is within walking distance, but we also provide shuttle bus between our venue and the accommodation. And for the public transportation, Kaohsiung is very convenient and well established, including MRT system, city buses, light rail transit, and even railway system. So there will be no problem for transportation in free nights or recreation. And yes, thank you again for the question.
Okay, thank you. So next we have UGM Indonesia.
Okay, thank you so much for the question. So for transportation within events, we will be renting a bus, so it will be easy, and the distance is not very far, so it's very easy for us to access all the events venues. And besides that, for airport transportation, we kind of searched up your country, so you guys have direct flights towards Yogyakarta, so you can directly arrive in Yogyakarta, and there will be like a specific train that will take you from the airport to the city, so you guys won't have to worry about any traffic procedures. Besides that, if you guys don't have direct flight, you can go to Jakarta, and then there's like an available flight as well as trains as well. So we will also do partnerships with airlines, trains, and buses to ease up your transportation. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So next we have APS Japan.
Thank you for the question. You can easily travel with trains, and so hotel and Olympic Center and Hakone, Atami, and anything. And party hall, and anything is use the train about 30 to an hour, so you can easier to come to Japan. Thank you. Sorry.
Okay, thank you. So next we have my PSA Malaysia.
So hello. So it will not be an issue because the campus itself and the venue is located very closely, because we already chosen the venue to avoid any heavy traffic. And we also have the very vast rail network system and many highways, because our venues and the accommodations are well connected. So the delay of the will be avoided. And we also have charter bus for that. And for the transportations from KRIA, which is our airport, to the venue, we also have the KRIA Express, and the travel time is just 30 minutes, and it have the shuttle for 30 minutes. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. So next we have another question from FOP Nepal.
Thank you. This is Savita from FOP Nepal. What is or will be your strategy to approach sponsors so that you get more and more sponsors? Thank you.
Thank you. So this time we will go back to UGM Indonesia first.
Okay, thank you so much for the question. So for our sponsors, as our campus is a public campus, so we have like great access towards the government as well as the industries. So it is easy for us to like propose any kind of proposals for budgeting and stuff like that. And we will also have alumni that we will utilize. So our alumni are spread around governments and also industries, and it will be easier for us to access and give proposing to them as well. And including our board of advisors are also from the Ministry of Health of Indonesia as well as BPOM Indonesia, which are two of the biggest governments in Indonesia regarding pharmaceuticals. So those will be our tactics. Thank you very much.
Thank you. So next we have APS Japan.
Okay, thank you for the question. So our budget is not necessary to have. So no, sorry, Maury. It is possible. Actually, it is about one third of the sponsorship in 2080. So I think that it's possible even if we consider this situation of COVID-19. Also, since we have taken consideration amount of contingency, sorry, we have secured a large amount in case of emergency. Thank you.
Thank you. So next we have my PSA Malaysia.
Okay, so it will not be a big issue for us because we are the National Students Association supported by Malaysian Pharmaceutical Society, which is the MPS, and also Ministry of Health Malaysia. In addition, we have extensive experience in organizing many national events such as No Gaps, which are almost similar concept as ABPS. So there will be no big issue for us to secure the sponsorship since we have many regular sponsor partners. Even if we cannot secure the sponsorship, my PSA has own fund that can help us to solve the financial problem. Since there are many events that cannot be held this year due to COVID-19 pandemic, so we will have more remaining budgets. Therefore, this will not be a problem to stop us from moving forward. Thank you.
Thank you. PSA Taiwan.
All right, so thank you for the question. According to the previous experience and our long-term cooperation with government offices, including the Ministry of Health and Welfare and Kaohsiung City government, we currently have around 35,000 euros confirmed by our governmental agencies to sponsor. And that will fill most of the financial gap we have now. And many pharmaceutical companies or other corporations, such as Pharmaceutical Society of Taiwan, has been regularly sponsoring PSA Taiwan events. They will also support us. So we are confident that we will get enough sponsorship for this APPS. And as I have mentioned earlier, China Airlines guaranteed us with at least 5% off for our participants' flight tickets. So if we got the bid, we still have a big chance for further discounts. Thank you for the question again.
Thank you. Okay, so next we have another question from Observer.
Eric, so Observer, are you limiting the first around registration? I see Japan and Malaysia is only 50 delegates. I assume is OD. How and who will first round registrations?
Okay, thank you. So now we have APS Japan first.
Sorry, and we have used our homepage and Facebook and Twitter, and so social network system used so stuff for everyone. And wait, sure, sorry, and no, and gathering the stuff. Sorry, thank you for the question.
Okay, Thank you. So next we have my PSA Malaysia.
Can I ask for clarifications for the questions?
Yes.
I'm not really understand the questions asked.
I think the question is, are you limiting the first round registration, and like if you are, who was it gonna be in the first round?
Okay, thank you. So the first round we are restricting only 50 international delegates because we only reserve the spot for the ODs, which is official delegates. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Next we have PSA Taiwan.
Okay, so in the first phase registration, the first phase registration are primarily for ODs, but we are expecting 400 delegates in total, and we are confident that everyone who wants to attend will be able to enjoy our APPS. But so in first phase registration, we are now planning to have 90 official delegates for 19 numbers of 19 official delegates. Yes, thank you again for the question.
Thank you. Next we have UGA Indonesia.
Okay, thank you so much for the question. So yes, we'll be limiting the first phase for official delegates and also the grant applicants. Thank you.
Thank you. So next we have the question from KNEPS, Republic of Korea.
Hello, I'm Lucy from KNEPS Korea, and I'm fully aware that APPS have amazing social events every night during symposium, and social nights are the very huge factor that attract participants. But there's many cases that participants hang out till too late at night or have huge hangover in the morning, so that the students' participation rate during daytime events are very low. So do you have any specific ways in mind to motivate students' participation rate during daytime events like seminar and workshops? Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Because the open discussion only has 1 minute depth, so I will just make this question as the last question for the open discussion. So now we have my PSA Malaysia.
Okay, so for the hangover, if the participants need any medical attentions, we will have a group of people, which is the special task committee. Then we will send we will take care of the participants at all time to ensure that the participants is safe, because the participants' safety is at our highest priority. And if they are not motivated during the seminars or not seminars, for the symposiums and workshops, so maybe we can have any like motivations events, like interactive activities to make them more energetic during the events. So thank you for my answer.
Thank you. So next we have PSA Taiwan.
Okay, so of course, safety of our participants is always our top priority. And for the hangover problem, we can prevent this situation from happening by not providing too much alcohol in social events, to increase the participation rate in daytime events. Yes, that's all from me. Thank you for the question.
Thank you. Next we have UGA Indonesia.
Okay, thank you very much for the question. So first of all, for hangover problems, we will have the medical team that will provide any needs for them. And we will also have them accompany them if they do need accompanying during the day. But if they do have less motivations to gather in our events, we will try to make our events as exciting as possible. That's why we chose different kinds of topics for the symposium and also for the workshops, so that they are more motivated to join our events. And also we will utilize group leaders to make sure that all participants have arrived in the hotel. So because your safety is definitely our priority. Thank you very much.
Thank you. APS Japan.
Yep, thank you for the question. So we motivation give up. So we give a task each group. So set the target yourself, and you conform to accomplish. So and Japanese and Tura and so each other. So everyone seem to have motivation. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So now we have reached the time limit for the open discussion. So now I close the floor for open discussion, and now we are gonna move to the closed discussion. So may I have the scrutineer to facilitate the closed discussion, because it's a little bit complicated.
All right, I'm gonna stop the live.
The following member organization to host the 21st IPSF Asia Pacific Pharmaceutical Symposium 2022. So the winner goes to PSA Taiwan. So congratulations. So Sean, did you want to say something to everyone?
Okay. Oh my God. I want to say thank you to everyone in this RA meeting room, and thank you to RWG and all the people supporting me and my team preparing for this IPPS in the bidding. And also thank you for all other fellow bidders. Without you, I cannot make it to bid the IPPS 2022 for Taiwan, Kaohsiung. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Okay, so now we'll move to the next motion. Okay, so this is the 22nd IPSF Asia Pacific General Assembly accepts and adapts the following policy writings as official statements of IPSF APRO. So including mental health, polio, animal medicine, side effects, World Diabetes Awareness Week, HIV and AIDS, and climate change awareness campaign together with APRO. So as you know that April this year we initiate this policy writing as one of the project to collaborate with the RPO portfolio once they have already accomplished all the public health campaigns we are doing now, and we try to boost more advocacy and policy development in IPSF April. So with this motion, we would like to consult the regional assembly, if possible, to endorse this policy writing as the official statement of IPSF April, so that in the future, these policy writings can be one of the reference for us to develop like the statement we would like to deliver to maybe the regional assembly meeting of WHO regional offices, or any very like professional external meetings occasions. We can try to use these official statements to deliver, so that the ones of the motivation RWG we propose this motion to discuss with the regional assembly. So now I open the floor for discussion. If you have any comments or if you have any question would like to ask, feel free to show your number card.
I don't see any comments from the floor.
Okay. I think if no more comments, I will close the floor for discussion and proceed to the voting. So for those who are against the motion, please show your voting card. So for those who are for the motion, please show your voting card. Okay, so the motion passed unanimously. So thank you everyone for your support, and it's very honor for us for IPSF April this year. We have this initiative to boost the advocacy and policy development in our regional offices, and hope that in the future we can have more topics coming up from IPSF April, and as well as more like the actual actions in the national level under our member organization. So that's what we expect to see more. Yeah, thank you. So we are gonna move to the next motion. Motion 70. This is the 22nd IPSF Asia Pacific Regional Assembly accepts and adapts the April resolution on pharmacy rule in improving UHC by ensuring quality health care in rural areas. So actually, this is one of the initiative from IPSF Policy Committee this year. So as you know, we conducted 2 policy writing with 2 topics respectively for regional 1 and also global 1. So for the regional 1, we have universal health coverage as our main topic, and for global 1, we have AMR, antimicrobial resistance. And this motion, we are gonna officially endorse the resolution. As you have already reviewed, I have already shared the draft resolution with the contact person already, and I'm sure the contact person also have already circulated the draft within the member organization yourselves. So yeah, so basically this motion just to approve this resolution, then it also will be like kind of the official documents in IPSF April for the further use. Okay, so now I open the floor for discussion. If you have any comments, any question, feel free to show your number card.
I see no comments on the floor.
Okay, if no more comments, I will close the floor for discussion and proceed to the voting. So for those who are against the motion, please show your voting card. Okay, so for those who are for the motion, please show your voting card. Okay, so the motion passed unanimously. Okay, so thank you everyone as well for this motion. So this motion is for the topic for regional, and now we are trying to drafting the one for global, and that global topic will be delivered by maybe me or any RWG during the General Assembly as one of the kind of the official document from our region as well. And once we have already drafted completed, so we will share with you for an approval as well. Okay. So do we have also next motion? Okay. So motion 71, closing of the 22nd IPSF Asia Pacific Regional Assembly. And really, do I also need to open the floor for discussion?
Yeah, you can open the floor for discussion if you like.
Okay, so I open the floor for discussion. If you have any comments or any questions, feel free to raise now. Actually, we don't expect there are some comments from you, but anyway, it's fine. Okay, we have one comment from Maps India.
Well, since we're closing the, thank you, from Maps India. Since we're closing the session, I just wanted to say I had a great experience with everybody. Thanks to the RWG for hosting such a great online RA for the first time. Thank you for the scrutineers, the meeting secretary, pushing us into those break rooms very fast. And hope to see many of you guys in the GA as well. to have the same kind of fun experience. So bye-bye. Thank you.
Thank you. Later on, we will have the virtual award ceremony. So don't say bye-bye too early. Okay. So next we have UPPHA Philippines.
Hi, William, UFO Philippines. I'll keep it short. Thanks to everybody. Thanks to RWG. I know from experience that it's not very easy to like handle the Zoom meeting and handle all the breakout rooms, etc., minutes, etc. So I know this is very draining, but I had a really great time. I hope to see everybody in offline RA next year. All right. Thank you.
Thank you. Next we have USPS Singapore.
Yeah, same thing. NUSPS, actually, on behalf of NUSPS, I would like to thank everyone for a very fruitful RA. It has been a wonderful experience, and it was just a shame that you all that I'm meeting you guys online for the first time, not face to face. But if any of you would like to come to Singapore, please feel free to hit NUSPS up. We will show you the full extent of the Singaporean hospitality and experience. So if any of you are coming to Singapore, please give a shout out. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Rustam. Next we have PPHS Pakistan.
I'm from IPSF Pakistan. So I think me, including everyone, has enjoyed the regional assembly very well. And the only thing tiring was keeping the hands up during the closed discussions. And apart from this, I would like to thank the whole RWG, the scrutineers, and everyone who was monitoring and evaluating the regional assembly. And good luck to everyone who has been elected. And I wish you the very best of luck for your mandate ahead. Thank you.
Thank you. So next we also have another comment from PPHS Pakistan.
Yeah, thanks everyone. That was my first regional assembly and I really enjoyed it, though it was a bit tiring, I can say. But yeah, I enjoyed it. And the transparency for voting was very remarkable. I must appreciate it. And all of the hard work that you guys put into this, it's really admirable. And I'm sure that this experience of my regional assembly will surely help me in the general assembly past August. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Akash. Okay, next we have UI Indonesia.
Thanks, Mike. So this is Elsa from MFFUI. I just like to thanks all RA assistants for making this RA really effective and fruitful, even though conducted online. And MFFUI will also like to thanks all fellow CP, sales, and all audits. Really wish to meet you guys in real life, maybe next year in Philippines. Yeah, bye-bye. Thank you, everyone.
Yay, thank you. Next we have Observer.
Hi, thank you so much. Like everyone, like really, I could like as a scrutineer, I could see how bored everyone looked like throughout the whole RA, and it's been a great time because like I think everyone knows what to do, but yet they're like, we never feel to have like fun or just like have casual conversations, and I think that is really like the beauty of like IPSF APRO is this like spirit of like being together and knowing when to have fun and knowing when to get work done. So thank you, everyone.
Thank you. And next we have FOP Nepal.
Hello, this is Savita from FOP. So this is the first ARI attended by FOP. In fact, so thank you all, RWZ and ARI team. And then, so finally, this is hope to see you in GA, saying bye-bye in ARI. And then hope to see you in Manila and then in Nepal for GPED. Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, thank you. And also thank you for all the RWGU efforts, and also thank you for all the scrutineers, all the RA helpers. So I think that's all. And now I close the floor for discussion and proceed to the voting. So for those who are against the motion, please show your voting card. Okay, so for those who are for the motion, please show your voting card. Okay, so the motion passed unanimously. So I officially announce that the 22nd IPSF Asia Regional Assembly close. Yay. Okay, so before we move to the virtual award ceremony, could I have one like gathering picture with everyone here?
You have to stop sharing your screen, Mike.
Okay. Can I have maybe
Florencia, has Florencia been recording at all?
No,
I don't
I
think
think
so.
she's not here.
Yeah, because actually we were having the meeting with WHO Zero. Yeah, so I think like probably like after the election, it was not that recorded.
It's fine. It's
I
fine.
think there's a clarification.
Huh?
Huh?
Naranjan has a clarification.
Yeah, Niranjan.
Wait. Yeah, thank you. I just want to ask if we have to suspend the standing orders?
No, we don't because
Yeah, because
it's closing.
we have already closed.
No, so you don't need to propose again, Naranjan. No.
Okay, next time maybe RA, but maybe GA, you can try to be the one to propose. Okay, so maybe who can help me to do the screenshot? I think.
Yeah, okay, but we have 3 pages right now. So everybody, you can smile until I finish the screenshot, okay? So from the first page first. 1, 2, 3. Hold on. And
30
then
seconds.
wait. Then the next page. Wait.
Oh, Asian poses.
2020.
Wait a minute. Okay. Page 2, 1, 2, 3. Then page
Okay.
3. Page
Page 3.
First. Wait. 1, 2, 3. Okay, done.
Okay, thank you. So thank you for all the official delegates, all the maybe the executive committee if you are here. Thank you everyone. So now I'm gonna move to the virtual award ceremony. Sorry. All right. So let me share my screen again. Okay, I assume everyone can see my screen well now. All right, so welcome everyone again. Although it's not really the official RA now, however, have this opportunity to like give awards to the members and also the member organization under IPSF APRO now, because like as you know, IPSF APRO, this year we're trying so hard to bring more initiative and also the projects to our member organization, although we face the cancellation of the APPS 2020. So yeah, so today we have the agenda for the virtual award ceremony that we were given the best LIT project award, best LIT participant award, and also the winners for the April online PCE patient consulting event, and also the winners for April online CSE clinical skills event, and also the April best contact person, April best student change officer, April best member organization award. as well as we have one initiative this year, which is the Country Research Project. We focus on the universal health coverage. So we also have one award given to the member organization who has the best proposal. Yeah. So are you ready? Who will be the winner? Can we have the name? Can we have the name of the member organization? Best RWG award. Can we get that? Thank you. Okay. So the first award goes to the best LIT project award. So may I have Nafila to announce?
Okay, thank you, Michael. So yeah, as you guys know, the LIT this year are done online. So we're so thankful for all the participation from all of our APRO members, and also thank you very much for CPs who always help us to share and promote these activities to all of your respective members. Thank you very much. So for this year's LIT, we have Group 4 with the topic of digital pharmacy, who won the Best LIT Project Award. So congratulations for Miet from USPS Singapore, Sprouty from HMF APITB Indonesia, Erin from IPSF Malaysia, Women from Inzepso New Zealand, and also Christine from BEM Kemafar Indonesia as the best LIT project team in this year. And hopefully it could encourage other members of APRO to contribute in LIT next year. So maybe next we also have the best LIT years. So congratulations to Brittany from NUSPS Singapore. So yeah, congratulations NUSPS as well. You won the Best LIT Participant Award this year, and hopefully next year we can have more participation from other NUSPS member and also other APRO members in general. So thank you.
Thank you. So next we are gonna announce the winners for APRO Online PCE. So may I have our beautiful IPC Immediate Past Chairperson Choi to give the awards.
Thank you, Michael, and also thanks for the great leading during the regional assembly. Also, really congrats for our winners. As you can see in the screen, the winner is sorry for my terrible pronunciation, Karonisa Salsabila Luffy from BEMFFUR Indonesia, and we have first runner-up from Jacqueline Kwasini from NUSPS Singapore, and second runner-up from Christine from BEMK Mafar Unpad Indonesia.
Congratulations. And we also have the advanced level.
So we have an advanced level for April Online PC 2020. We have a winner, Miyatsuka NUSPS Singapore. Our first runner-up is Maxius Gunawan BMFFUI Indonesia, and second runner-up is Sidra PPHSF Pakistan. Well done all, and also thanks for all the participation.
Thank you, Joy, and also congratulations again to all the winners. And next, we are gonna have Evelyn to give the awards to April Online CSC 2020 this year. Evelyn?
Michael. Okay. So congratulations for April Online CSE 2020 winner for the beginner level, Sri Dewi Saleni Nashasaram from IPSA Malaysia, Manish Kumar Mehta from NPSA Nepal, first runner-ups Angela Judiak Arkandi, Christofora Finanta, Erlita Puspakinanti from BMKMFA GM Indonesia, second runner-ups Paul Darrell O. Meneses from FGCPPHA Philippines, Xie Hui Ching Cherry from NUSPS Singapore, and Jacqueline Shin Yi from NUSPS Singapore. Congratulations, everyone. And next.
Okay, next we also have the winner for advanced level.
For the advanced level, congratulations for Stephen Siti Adyanti Rohadatul IC and Atalia Teda Tanujaya from BEM FFUI Indonesia. for the winners, and for the first runner-ups, congratulations to Wakas Mairaj Nirmal Khan, Fuzia Farouk from PPHSF Pakistan. For second runner-ups, congratulations to Maxius Gunawan, Melinda Sania, Felicia Natalia from BEM FFUI Indonesia. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you. Congratulations. And also this weekend, we will have our poster competition. So we also will have our winners for the poster competition this year. So stay tuned on the email and also on the social media. We will try to announce all the winners, all the awards on our social media in August. So stay tuned on our social media. Okay. So next we are gonna have Future Award. Can I have maybe, okay, so the next award is the April Best Contact Person. So I will just invite Wendy, our secretary, to give the award.
Okay, so I guess a lot of you have been waiting for this award for a while. So after further calculation based on the criteria that I've sent out near the beginning of the mandate, the best contact person for April goes to Irene from IPSA Malaysia.
Congratulations. And I think I can try to invite Erin to give some words to everyone.
So thank you, everyone. Thank you, RWG and all the CPs in April for helping me to during my mandates. And thank you, my predecessor, Desmond, for helping me so much. And I'm glad that I secured this contact person award from Desmond. Yeah, thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Erin, and also congratulations to you again. And next award, we will have the April Best Student Change Officer Award 2019 to 2020. So we are gonna invite Miss Florencia to give the award.
Okay, so if the previous one was for the contact person, I think all of the student exchange officers have been waiting for this. First of all, you guys have done so well. So maybe let's just announce. Can I have the drum call from Wendy? Wendy, do the dum 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 dum.
Florencia, you're already doing so well.
Oh, really? No. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Congratulations to Lucy from Keynote Korea. Where is Lucy?
Congratulations to Lucy. Now, Lucy.
Can you guys see me?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, thank you guys. I didn't expect this. Thank you for all the motivation, and I will keep KNFs do well for the future. Thank you.
Thank you, and congratulations again to you. And next award, we will have April Best Member Organization Award for 2019 to 2020. So now we are gonna invite Wendy again to give the award.
Wow, okay. So next best organization of April for the 2019 to 20 mandate. So I think everybody's wanting to know and just want me to shut up and just announce the winner. So the best member organization based on the criteria that I sent out early in the year, as I've mentioned before, for the best contact person that you guys would have already looked at in the beginning of the year, goes to, drum roll please, goes to Isma Farsi, Indonesia.
Congratulations to Isma Farsi, Indonesia. So may I have the representative from Isma Farsi, Indonesia to give some awards to everyone? Maybe the president, maybe the contact person, or the student change officer will be fine.
Hi.
Yeah, Ines.
Sorry guys, I didn't expect this. Okay, I'm just gonna say thank you for all the RWG and all CPs for helping us. I don't know what to say. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ines, and also congratulations again to Smart Farsi Indonesia. Okay, so next and also the last award, we will have Nafila to give the award. Nafila?
Okay, so the last award of this evening is the best proposal award. So maybe you guys still remember that earlier in this mandate we have the counter research project. Thank you very much for all of the support and also your contributions. And I hope that you guys having fun, even though it's maybe burdening. I'm so sorry, but okay, let's just announce the winner. So April Best Proposal Award goes to congratulations and USPS Singapore.
Yay, congratulations. And also, can I have the representative from USPS Singapore to give some awards to everyone? Maybe Rostam or the President Luis?
Okay, so I'm actually the only person from NSPS, the official delegate today. Thank you so much. As you all know, Singaporeans are only good for one thing, and that's writing. So this award means a lot to us, and it stands as a testament to how NSPS can serve in the April community. Thank you so much. I'll relay this to our very strong and very dedicated team. My biggest shout out to Jared, my summer exchange officer. He has helped me a lot through this entire mandate, and without him, NUSPS and especially IRC would be nothing. Thank you.
Thank you, Rostan, and also congratulations again to NUSPS Singapore to get this award. All right, so I think one more promotion to everyone that now we are called for the participation to our April Focus project, and the winner for this April Focus project will be titled with April Best Project Award. So it's also another award from IPSF April. So if your members, if your friends from your organization, they are interested in participating in this initiative, feel free to register because the registration actually is counting down now until 31st of July at midnight GMT plus 0. So go to register and submit your proposal, and then we will try to announce who will be our judges for this competition in August. So stay tuned, okay?
Wait, Michael, and then I think Hackathon has an appreciation video.
Okay, so actually there's one video from Hackathon. I mean Beyond Hackathon team. They would like to play the video here and also share with everyone. So Jay, you will be the one to share the video, right?
I can share the video.
It will be Kishan. So
Okay, yeah. Congratulations to all the award winners. We just have a short video of appreciation from the Beyond team to show you guys, to thank you for all your efforts in helping our event. So just let me share my screen. And it's a really short video. Okay, can you just see my screen?
Yes, I can see.
Okay,
I can see Matthew.
Can I hear the voice?
No. Oh, we can't hear the voice. Yeah.
Can't hear the voice?
No sound.
The sound was. You need to reshare, Kishang. Stop sharing and then reshare by checking the tone and video once before you share.
Let me try it. Stop
Meanwhile, you can just mesmerize with, Matthew's face is gone.
Share. Okay, can you hear now?
We cannot really hear the sound.
Can I hear?
There is a checklist on the bottom left corner. When you share your screen, you should check it, bro.
Yeah, you should check it first. Computer sound.
Hang on a second. Oh, share computer sound on it. Okay, nice. Thank you. Okay.
Hi guys, for those that don't know me, I'm Matthew, Project Director of the Beyond Health Hack. With Beyond Health Hack, our organizing team wanted to create an experience for participants to learn more about healthcare challenges and different approaches from solved in a hands-on manner. Not to mention, we wanted to create a fun and enjoyable experience for all our participants. I'm proud to announce that we have received an overwhelming response to this health hack, with 378 signups, 260 of which come from pharmacy students. This would not have been possible without your support. To Mike and Flo, who have been nothing short of invaluable partners in this endeavor, helping us navigate relations with IPSF Global, and helping bring in speakers for our webinar series. Of course, to the CPs, put up with our incessant badgering and ridiculous requests to share information about our event, and not forgetting the ones in this room who are participating in the health hack for showing their interest. We'd like to thank all of you for supporting us through the organizing of this event, and hope to provide a fun and enriching experience for all our participants.
Hi CPs, thank you for all your hard work and support throughout APPS and beyond Health Hack. Have a great RA ahead and viva la pharmacy!
Hey all CPs and RWG, thank you guys so much for helping us promote our event, Beyond Health Hack. Yeah, we wouldn't have achieved the numbers that we initially targeted, but we even exceeded the numbers by so much more. So we know you have asked so many times for your help, but we are really very grateful, and we look forward to having a good and successful hackathon with your members. Thank you guys so much.
Hello CPs, thank you so much for publicizing this hackathon and also helping to make this event a successful one. Thank you.
Hi CPs, once again, thank you so much for helping us to promote and release the publicity materials for Beyond Health Hack. And thanks to y'all, we are able to reach our target goal.
Hey CPs, thank you so much for helping us out, and especially the IPSF APRO RWG. We thank you so much, even though APPS 2020 didn't happen, and the Beyond Health Hack kind of took its place. We are so thankful for your support. It was very short notice, but even then, it was magnificent. Thank you.
How to record this? Thank you.
I'm start recording already. Okay. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
Thank
Wait,
you.
wait, no, we're supposed to say one at a time, right? Then it'll be fast. It'll be slower. Then it'll make up 10 seconds. Okay. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was it. So yeah, thank you guys so much. It was a very awkward appreciation video, but yeah, we are really very grateful for all your help, and we look forward to a good hackathon with your members. Thank you.
Okay, thank you,
Yay.
hackathon. Thank you, IPPS team. For the
Okay,
video.
we need to sing the IPSF song to finish everything off.
All right, so I think
Okay.
meanwhile, Evelyn, just feel free to screenshot. That will be okay. Okay.
Yeah. So guys, if you guys don't know the IPS song, just follow me and Flo. Flo and Shay, you to unmute yourself. So we start off with so the tune goes like we started with the countries first, and then we move on to IPSF, and then to APRO, and then to IPSF. So 5, 6, 7, 8 to NEPSA, viva la pharmacy, to NEPSA. Michael, why aren't you singing? Viva la pharmacy, viva la po, viva la po, viva la
pharmacy.
To India, viva la pharmacy. To India,
Pharmacy.
India, viva la
Come on, why isn't everyone singing?
Viva la
Viva more, viva more, viva la pharmacy.
To Indonesia,
Viva pharmacy. Indonesia, viva la pharmacy. Viva more, viva more, viva more, viva pharmacy.
To Japan,
Viva la pharmacy. To Japan, viva pharmacy. Viva more, viva more. More, viva pharmacy.
To Malaysia,
viva pharmacy. To Malaysia,
Malaysia,
viva
viva
pharmacy.
pharmacy.
Viva more, viva more, viva pharmacy.
To New Zealand,
New Zealand, viva pharmacy. To New Zealand,
viva
pharmacy.
Viva
more, viva more, viva pharmacy.
To Korea,
viva pharmacy.
To Korea,
viva pharmacy. Viva more, viva more, viva pharmacy.
To Singapore, viva pharmacy.
Pharmacy.
To Singapore, viva
Viva
pharmacy.
Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la pharmacy. To Thailand, viva la pharmacy. To Thailand, viva la pharmacy. Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la pharmacy. To Hong Kong, viva la pharmacy. To Hong Kong, viva la pharmacy. Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la, viva, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la pharmacy. To Nepal, viva la pharmacy. To Nepal, viva la pharmacy. Viva la, viva la, viva la, viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la pharmacy. Rustam, why aren't you singing? To Pakistan, viva la pharmacy. Pakistan, viva la pharmacy. Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la pharmacy. The Philippines, viva la pharmacy. The Philippines, viva la pharmacy. Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la pharmacy. To Taiwan, viva la pharmacy. Michael sings to Taiwan, viva la pharmacy. Viva la,
The chairperson should sing.
viva la,
I cannot sing.
Guys, can you
Forced us to unmute.
Well, Niranjan, you don't
Uzbekistan,
sing.
to Uzbekistan, viva la
Pharmacy.
to
To Uzbekistan, to
I have to go.
Uzbekistan. Viva la pharmacy.
Viva RPO, sing.
Viva l'amor, viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la, viva la, viva
Internet's really
l'amor,
bad.
viva la pharmacy.
Vietnam to Vietnam, viva la
Liam,
pharmacy.
sing.
Vietnam to
Hong Kong,
Vietnam,
sing.
viva la pharmacy. Vietnam,
Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor,
viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la,
viva la pharmacy.
to April,
April.
viva la
Viva la
pharmacy.
Hey,
To April, viva la pharmacy. Viva la, viva la, viva l'amor, viva la, viva la, viva
Viva la,
l'amor,
viva la, viva l'amor,
viva la, viva
viva la,
l'amor,
viva.
la pharmacy. To IPSF,
To IPSF,
viva la
FIFA
pharmacy.
Pharmacy.
To
IPSF,
IPSF, viva la,
FIFA
viva
Pharmacy.
viva la,
To
viva
Viva,
IPSF.
viva, viva l'amor.
Viva la,
viva
viva la,
l'amor,
viva
viva
l'amor,
l'amor, viva
viva la, viva la, viva l'amor,
Viva la
viva la pharmacy.
Yay, that's the end. Now imagine how long it will be for GA.
Oh my goodness.
And they actually sing the song for all the countries, so we're pretty
it took more
lucky in
than an
April.
hour.
All right. So thank you everyone. Thank you again for your time and also your participation to this regional assembly. I hope everyone you do have a very great time with us. So later on, we won't really close the room that soon. So if you are free, feel free to stay longer to chat. Okay. So if you still have something to do later on, feel free to leave the room. Yeah. However, we are still will be here maybe for more 30 minutes or even 1 hour to chat. So feel free to join us. Also feel free to join. Thank you, everyone. And also, April RWG we won't really end our mandate until like September. So don't forget if we have any support like required from other member organization and also the contact person, feel free to give us the support, okay? And also please give the support to the next RWG team. All right. So thank
Don't
you.
forget Michael Focus Project.
Oh, okay. Nafila, I think you can have time to promote it. That will be fine.
Oh yeah, thank you so much, Michael. So yep, it's April Focus Project again, because like it will be our last big project in this mandate. So hopefully you guys can help me like for the last time to like promote it to your member, so everyone can join, everyone can have fun, and we can have like a rock in our end of the mandate. So I'm looking forward for all the registrants and also submission from all of APRO members, regardless their countries and also their member associations. So yep, we're waiting. And also the deadline will be by the end of July. We extend it until 31st of July, yeah, midnight. So just make sure that you guys have like team up with your friends and then like enjoying the fun. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Okay,